So today we're going to be writing and graphing inequalities. So just a reminder that this is a less than, which means fewer than, smaller than, okay? This is greater than, that means there's more than, okay? This is the same as the less than, but it's also equal to, okay? And then greater than or equal to, which I think those are really familiar. So we're going to be writing inequalities. They're going to give us the words, and we're going to put that in inequality form. So it says a number W. I like to write as I go, so W minus, put a minus sign, 3.5 is less than or equal to, so less than or equal to negative 2. Bam. You're done. Okay? Okay. Then 3 is less than a number n plus 5. So when you say 3 is usually an equal sign. So 3 is, oh wait, no, is less than. We don't have equal signs. These are inequalities. Duh. All right, is less than, so less than a number n plus 5. But that's a good lesson for when we do have equal signs. Is usually equal. So is less than would mean you have some kind of symbol right there. Okay. All right. 0 is greater than or equal to. So 0 is greater than or equal to twice a number x. So if I were to represent twice a number, like if I said your number is 4 and yours is twice your number, that would be 8, right? So you would be taking 2 times your number plus 1. All right, a solution of an inequality is a value that makes that inequality true. All right, so let's say we got a solution of negative 4. Let's see if that is actually a solution of this inequality. Does that make the inequality true? So what you do is you plug in, all right? So in place of x, I'm plugging in negative 4 plus 8 is less than negative 3. I'm trying to see if this is true, so I'm going to put a question mark above the less than, okay? So then I just work it out. Negative 4 plus 8 is 4. And I want to know if 4 is less than negative 3. And the answer to that question is no. So no. Negative 4 is not a solution. That did not make this true, correct? So let's check this one. We're going to plug the negative 4 in for the x right there. So we have negative 4.5, and then I'm going to plug in the negative 4 right there. And I want to know if it is greater than negative 21. So if I take negative 4.5 and I multiply that times negative 4, so negative 4.5 times negative 4 is 18. Is 18 greater than negative 21? Yes. So yes, negative 4 is a solution. So remember with inequalities, you have more than one solution, right? You're looking for all of the numbers that when you add 8 to them, they're less than negative 3, right? Or this one, you're looking for all of the numbers that when you multiply by negative 4.5 are greater than negative 21. So negative 4 is a solution. It did work. Okay, so let's do a little bit of graphing. All right, so I know that if I have all the numbers that are less than or equal to negative 3, so I'm going to go to negative 3, because that's the number that's over here, and I have to put a circle there. Now, depending on what kind of inequality symbol I have depends on the circle, all right? So on that very front page, you might want to make yourself a note over here that greater than and less than that don't have the equal tos, those are going to be open circles. And greater than or equal to or less than or equal to will be closed circles or filled in. So open circles, which are just hollow, okay, just like an O, or closed in circles, they're filled in. So I like to think that something is missing, which is the equal to bar, right, or we're not missing anything, so it's filled in. So if you look at number 6 here, you have the equal to bar, so that means on -3, you will have a closed circle. Make sure you pay attention to that. And then you're going to shade all of the numbers that are less than the -3, which would be all of the ones to the left-hand side. So you really want to make sure that you shade it darker so that I can see, and then put an arrow on that end to show me you know it's going all the way to the left. All right. I don't like it when the variable is on the right-hand side. So I want you to flip it. So change where the X is and change where the 2 is, but then you're also going to have to flip your symbol around, because if it's pointing at the 2, it should still be pointing at the 2. Okay? So I'm going to go to 2, and I'm going to look at my symbol. There's no equal to bar, so this is going to be an open circle. And then I'm going to shade all of the numbers that are greater than 2. That means all of the numbers to the right. These are all numbers that are greater than 2. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So I look at number 8. I'm going to go to 3, and I'm going to look at my inequality symbol. There's an equal to bar, so on 3, that's going to be a closed circle, and then I'm going to shade everything that is greater than 3, which is everything all the way to the right. All of those numbers are greater than 3. All right, now we're going to take the graph and we're going to write the inequality. So you know that you have to have a variable. I don't like how thick that is. All right, you know you have a variable. And then you're always going to look at where your number is. Your number is at 48, so that's going to be your number. I always start there. That way you have your number, values, okay, the number you're on. And then you just have to decide what kind of inequality symbol you have. So all of these numbers are what to 48? They are all smaller. Okay, I kind of tricked everybody on this one because normally your numbers get bigger to the right, yes? But they are not, so you have to be careful. All of these numbers are smaller than 48, which means I would have a less than symbol. And this is another example of why we don't want to think about which way it's pointing, because our graph can be tricky, okay? So all of these are less than 48, and then since your circle is filled in, that will be equal to, okay? So if you look at this one, all of these numbers are smaller than 52. So put your variable and the 52, and then you got to figure out what kind of symbol. So all of these numbers are smaller than, so less than 52, and then since it's open, you won't put the equal to bar. And that's a wrap.